Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Tulane Green Wave. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Tulane's offense comes on the field first today. Of course, this game in Atlanta, I think, is the mecca of college football. And over the years here in the Peach Bowl, we've seen underdog teams like UCF and Houston really come in here and make their own piece of history.
And Chris, think about it. The Peach Bowl, kind of like the Cotton Bowl, has been a major winner in this playoff expansion. They put on a great game, and they've already had some memorable moments. Who could forget in 2022, the field goal in the game that potentially wins it for Ohio State was kicked in 2022 and wide left and hits the ground in the year of 2023.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Just complete domination here by this Auburn defensive lineman, able to come up with that sack. And Chris, think about it over the years since you and I have been doing college football.
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's fourth and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Auburn Tigers offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. That's caught. It's Daly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags a quick throw. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers, usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Auburn now operating in the red zone.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
First and goal for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Auburn. And they take the early lead. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to try for a return from the returner coughs up the football inside their own 20. And it's the kicking team making the recovery a special teams disaster.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still haven't.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
Choosing to return the punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Chris, it's on the outside. Their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Finds room at the 30. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Auburn now operating in the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Takes the ball and heads to the left. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the back gets the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And they've got the returner corralled. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He'll try a pass here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Breaking free at the 35. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front line up. It's first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. They'll kick it away here. He's going to try to return the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Auburn. No chance to catch him. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, and the lead grows to 35-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming...
Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. Punt team making their way on the field.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain. Auburn now operating in the red zone.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. He breaks the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Tailback with another carry. They finally corral him at the 1. 1st and goal now. A chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. And they're trying to punch it in here. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Auburn. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Motion now from the tight end. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense is still clicking. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Play moves the ball to down. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Overs from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Touchdown, Auburn. And the route is on. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Trying to create here on the move. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Caught quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. High completion sets up an important 3rd down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And the ball is hauled in. And this offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle him at the 44.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that 1st down?
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. And he's able to do that right here.
They're going to run it. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Touchdown, Tigers! Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. And he'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He's found some room at the 45. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. And it's Auburn in front as you take a break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
And look at the speed there. They finally bring him. Game.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been in a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset their plan to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, the pass is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work with a 44.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's an out route, the catch made. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession is coming after him. And is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Tulane. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right, this one caught.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion sets up a second down play. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Important second down play coming up. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line. But give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The backs got it. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And they'll run it with the draw play. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial touchdown, Auburn. To stretch the lead, the route is on. But they'll try to add the lead now in the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He steps out to the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pocket breaking down. And the sophomores got him for a sack. They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. The quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pressure coming, and they've got him again. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could... Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks to the left, and it's complete. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Down he goes. A sack. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner is brought down as the clock runs out. That'll do it for this game. Well, frankly, Kurt, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas